Hello everyone! Let's lower that music down a little bit now. You've got that's a bit better, isn't it? Yeah, you can hear me all now. How are we all? We've got Ben and we've got a Martin in the house. Hope you're both well, as if I didn't know, having seen you earlier. Hello Buford, how you doing, matey? Well. Right, okay, well, this is the first attempt at a live toy news show. I did a pre-recorded one 3 weeks ago, and I thought it was okay, but I figured it would work better as a live. So let's see if that's really the case. I've got my little friend to keep me company up in the corner there, and yeah, Cosmic Toyman, hello there. And accompanying me tonight is this rather pink and delicious Dolce Cilento watermelon premium liqueur, watermelon cello apparently. So if this goes all tits up, then at least we know it's going to be a fun show. Oh, it's very, very nice and refreshing. Right. I know that we're live, so I'm going to get rid of that now. Comments. Who's here? We've got Joe's joined us as well. Phil's here. You know what? I'm not even going to argue. And Andy's here. Hello, Andy. How are you doing? And everyone's saying hello to each other. Great. Right. Okay. Let's see if I had problems the other day, didn't I? Is this going to work? Oh, and it's working. Yes. I know what you meant. Right. Okay. Let's. I was going to try and click on the screen that you can see, and that's not going to get me through any of this, is it? These guys. I'm sure the music should have stopped by now. Oh, we're halfway. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so the last instalment, which was the first instalment as well, was done on the 6th of March. So, if we go as far as that, we know what we're looking at, don't we? Obviously, everything that I'll be reporting and talking on today is coming from the Toy Ark. Oh, there we go. Music's done. Brilliant stuff. It's one of those tunes that's built into the system. It's not one of my favourites, to be honest with you. But it's not bad. I think it's got a bit of get up and go, hasn't it? More than I have right now. Right, okay, so I believe this might have been the last item that we spoke about. Yeah. I still think it looks like Magneto rather than a Street Fighter figure. It looks more like Magneto than M. Bison. Right, okay, so I think we did have some images of this in the last video, but it was very bog standard. So the NES, Nintendo Entertainment System, Ninja Gaiden, Revoltech, Ryu Hayabusa. Photos and details. Yeah, we didn't see all of these last time. Let's see, is it worth me reading any of this? Let me know in the comments. Do you want me to read all the stuff that's on there or just show you the pictures? Because we could be here sometime if I have to read everything. It's one of the reasons why the actual first video was so long. Comments are saying, how was Blackpool? It was a Blackpool Toy Fair today, if you didn't know. Not in the vid. They're talking about Joe's recent video, Spectrum Flippers video of Doncaster Toy Fair. It was. I don't know about that, Buford. There might have been a better one the other day, It just dropped, didn't it? Yes. Too busy napping, bless him. Come on, I need to know, am I reading or am I not? I'll read this first one, and I'm just going with what comes from Revoltech themselves. So, a dragon ninja who serves a demon with a dragon sword, the beginning of the legend. Koei Temco's world-class ninja hero, Ryo Hayabusa, appears in Amazing Yamaguchi in the form of her debut work. Okay, fair enough. So Koei Temco is a her. Very good, very good. Her debut work, Ninja Ryukenden. What, Ryukenden? Ryukenden, I believe it says. Each part of a classic ninja costume and a movable muffler with a movable... There's a lot of movable there, isn't there? Movable texture of the fabric and details of the damaged state are carefully applied. You can decide on a quick movable gimmick, powerful and supple ninja action pose, including the shoulder blade movement that can swing large and front and back with strong arms. I'm wondering if this is a translation that's not crystal clear. You know, it's not been ironed out, not been smoothed out yet, or this drink is already having its effect on me. The sharp eyes peeking under the mask that hides the face are equipped with eyeball movable gimmicks. Also comes with the legendary Ryuken that can be pulled out of the sheath and a shuriken and kunai-like weapon. So let's have a look at the pictures. This is the image. I can't tell what this says, obviously. I don't know if this is an alternate head, an exclusive that comes with a certain pre-order, but there's a close-up there of the head. I kind of prefer him with the mask on. Cool-looking figure. It's not... I mean, I'm aware of Ninja Gaiden. It's not a thing I'm familiar with. So do let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are on this figure. I mean, the figure looks good. It's typical Yamaguchi with those in-your-face articulation points. They are so obvious. Look at this here. Look at that. Assuming you can see my mouse moving around, you can, yes. It looks like a... I wonder where they're going to get stuck. Looks like a very cool figure. I'll give it that. Tops of the legs here, obviously that's supposed to be baggy fabric. Because if there is thighs on top of these ankles, there's something going on. Naturally, you can get some very good poses out of a figure like this. Again, these obvious joints here, as soon as you open them up, there. It's one of the things I don't like about Yamaguchi figures, but look at what you can do with them. That's brilliant, is that? Oh, look at that. I mean, he's actually floating there, he's levitating, but you could have him stood on his tippy toes. That's something that even I still can't do yet. That's also something that I can't do yet. In case you're wondering and aren't familiar with what's going on, about just over a year ago, I had an accident where I ruptured my Achilles tendon. Tore it completely through. Bang! Oh, I felt that. It's still in the healing process. Oh, look at those eyes. They're cool. Right, okay, so it did mention something about the eyes, didn't it? I don't think they're moving eyes. I think they're switch-out faceplates, don't you? Those eyes look printed on. Very cool. Very cool. And there's all your extra hands and accessories. I like that. That's a nice looking shot. Okay, we'll go back to this one while I have a look at what you guys are saying. Cool video, Joe. Hello to Dave. How are you doing, Mr. Toy Slice? Mr. X Nipples, how are you? Blackpool was decent. This figure looks really cool. He's nicking my tagline now, isn't he? Really cool! A lot of hellos to Dave. How are we all? I can't speak for everyone else, but I'm a little tired, but other than that, I'm perfectly fine. And he's all good. That's great. Bad Dave, hope you're well. And not Bad Dave, hope you're well. And everyone else, spelling is crap. A couple of... Ben does think this figure looks good. Dave thinks it's a great looking ninja, even if you aren't into the game. No, I don't dispute that. I quite agree. Yeah. And Leggett. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's that one. No price point offered by the look of it, does it? Oh yeah, there is there. These aren't always set in stone, and we did find out in the last video that some of these do change. But $85 US, so probably about £75–80 to us in the UK. I think that's about average for a Revoltech Yamaguchi figure. Don't think it's worth it, but I think it's about average. Okay, so next up we've got Mega Man. None of you said whether you wanted me to do the reading or not. A Mega Man Hyper Bomb figure by 3-0. He's quite vibrant, isn't he? So I kind of prefer this one over the Mega Man. Was it Mega Man that we looked at last time, or Bomberman? I think it was a Mega Man figure, wasn't it? This one looks more like Mega Man to me. Apart from the green, but I get it's a variant. Rockman, okay, looks good. I am not reading all that. We'll be here forever. Let's see if we can cherry pick. I will go with this one. This little bit at the top. A new Mega Man variant has been announced by 3-0. They've updated with photos and info for the Mega Man Hyper Bomb MDLX. So M Deluxe. What would the M stand for? I don't know. MDLX. The DLX has got to be deluxe, hasn't it? 1/12 scale figure, so 6-inch scale. He's always been a shorter character, so it might not be quite 6 inches. I can't see what that says there. We'll probably find out as we are. 10.2 centimeters. So 10. Yeah, it's about right. The figure features a green and white deco from Mega Man after he equips the Hyper Bomb power up. It includes 3 swap out faces. Multi-Pel. Now I know that's not the drink. That's their edit. Multi-Pel, interchangeable hands, a Mega Buster, and a Hyper Bomb. It's just like a Bob-omb from Mario. Pre-orders open March. No price given. Okay, cool. Bring up that main image. Seem to get plenty in the box with him there. 10.2 centimeters tall. It's done that zoomy thing again, hasn't it? I wish it had stopped doing that. These look so much better than what my first experience of 3-0 figures was. I did find them to be quite... the first ones that I ever had were quite terrible. And they were very expensive as well for what they were. But we're going back 12 years. This does look quite cool. It's not a again, I'm aware of Mega Man. I'm not familiar with Mega Man. I don't know if this face captures the character to me. It doesn't capture what's in my mind's eye. But like I said, I'm not all that familiar. I like the change out fuse there. So you can have a lit fuse and a non-lit fuse. I like that. That's cool. I like the swap out cannon hand. Yeah, he's got a look of depression. Does anyone else think that Mega Man looks depressed? I mean, it's been turned into a robot, hasn't he? So yeah, I suppose that's enough to depress anybody. Very cool. I like that shot that they've done there. He's landed on his ass and it must hurt. And he's like, oh, help me up. That's what I was like when I busted my leg. It looks cool. I can't tell if he's happy and laughing there or if he's straining for a poo. It's one of the two, but I'm not sure which. And there we are. So that's all of the images that we have for him. Yeah, of course, do let me know what you're thinking of that. I'll stick that back up while I catch up on the minimal chat here. Dave's quite dismissive because Mega Man isn't his thing. And Phil thinks that the legs are a bit oversized. Now, I thought that was a thing with Mega Man. I thought it was supposed to be. I'd have to do a little bit of homework to see what I actually think on that. I thought the legs looked right for who he is. But he's a big gamer, is Phil, so he should... he's got a family of gamers, so he should know what he's talking about, shouldn't he? Okay. I press the cross. I just see that Ben says he's meant to be like that. We've got dissent in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Dissent in the chat. Okay. So next one up, we've got Motu Gold Skeletor. Okay. Not a lot here, so I will read this. I quite like this artwork. This artwork's... I think the term is banging. Some new photos have been released for the upcoming Skeletor figure by Mattel, as if anyone else would be making it. The images come courtesy of Mattel packaging designer Roy Yares? Sorry if I've butchered your name, Roy. The Masters of the Universe Revenge of Skeletor Gold Skeletor, also known as Akala Skeletor. Never heard of that. Alcala? Okay. Figure is part of the new Motu Core series. These are basic and slightly smaller 5.5 inch figures compared to the Motu Origins. I thought the Motu Origins were 5.5 inch because they were supposed to be like the original figures, which were 5.5 inch. Gold Skeletor includes a staff. Release details were not provided. See the pics below, where you get that wonderful artwork, which is obviously on the back of the box. I like how Beastman is looming in the back there, and he's obviously got someone held in his arms. Could that be She-Ra? Could that be Teela? As He-Man knocked out Evil Lyn, and he's bringing Evil Lyn back? I don't know. So all we've got is a little bit of gold on his armour. Don't know what I make of this. It looks very... I know it's a basic figure, but it does look very cartoony. It looks straight out of a cartoon, but not any that I've actually seen. It looks like a reimagined version of Skeletor. You know what this looks like? Remember back in the 90s when Kenner were doing the Batman line? And you got Batman in red, Batman in purple, Batman in blue, Batman in neon green, Batman in any other colour, different types of outfits. That's what this looks like to me. Yeah, that's what this looks like to me. I'm sure kids will love it if kids start buying Motu again. And then you've got the artwork not on the back of the packaging. I suppose credit has to be given to Manuel Eduardo Catras. I guess that's the artist. So well done, Eduardo. Oh, it's based on his mini comics appearance, fair enough, and it's Teela. Okay, thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave, for that. Much appreciated. Oh, I just see as well. That's cool. Bring that up. Let's zoom in. There's some graffiti on the wall in Eternian that says someone was here. Looks like Necker is bringing us yet another Jason Voorhees figure. I had to double check then because I almost said Michael Myers, and there was a 50-50 chance of getting it right, but if I'd have got it wrong, it would have been very, very wrong, wouldn't it? Yeah, I like the look of this. This looks cool. Is it? I mean, the colour tone is dark, but for some reason it looks darker than they normally do. NECA has released a teaser photo for the next Jason Voorhees 7-inch scale figure. The image gives us our first look at their Friday the 13th Part 8 Jason Takes Manhattan figure. So he's moved on from Crystal Lake now. The caption states that the figure is coming this Friday the 13th. Of course it is. So expect pre-order to open then. The figure is being licensed through Friday the 13th video game from 2017. Okay. In that game, every movie version of adult Jason Voorhees was available, and you could visit iconic locals from the movies. Oh, right, okay. So I'm assuming that NECA need to have a license, not just to do a Jason Voorhees figure, but per film. They need to have a license to do how he appeared in that film. They've got the license for the video game, and that means that they can use any skin that's in that video game, which gives them a backdoor thumbs up to thumbs up approval to do any of the other versions that they don't already have the license for. That's very clever. That's very, very clever. Okay. It looks alright, it looks cool. It's a prototype show, not final. People aren't really interested, apparently, in Jason Voorhees because they're keeping quiet on this one. I think it looks alright. I think one of the things that sets these figures apart from each other, because there are so many of these same figures now, same character. And let's face it, yes, it's a different colour shirt to what he normally wears, but wears. But I feel it's the accessories that set these apart from each other, because they all look so similar, don't they? They all look so similar. But there was one that I find to be a really good seller. I don't know if it's from Friday the 13th, Part 6. It comes with like it's a long-handled circular saw and some kind of gardening tool, and that and a few other accessories that it comes with really just set it apart from many of the others. I like Benny. It's like, I like Jason. Me like Jason. And horror has never been Dave's thing, which is fair enough. Never been mine, actually. Never been mine. I've watched the first 2 Friday the 13th. Obviously the first one, Jason just kind of like cameo appearance at the end, which is why I went on to watch the second one. And I don't think he wears this mask and this outfit. You know, he has his famous outfit in that. It's a pair of dungarees and a tatey sack over his head. Martin doesn't mind horror, you know, as films go. Fair enough. Next up, we've got, and we did take a look at this last week as well, but again, it was just first initial photos. Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater, Revoltech Naked Snake. Now we've got full details. Go on, I'll read that. There's not loads there. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, the main character of Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, is a man called the legendary mercenary Big Boss. Appeared in Yamaguchi? Okay. They really need to get these translations sorted out, don't they? It's a 3-dimensionalised in the latest sneaking suit obtained at an undercover place. Is it just me, or do these sentences not seem to make any sense? The movement of the whole body is adjusted so that it can express undercover action. You can realistically decide These write-ups are going to be more fun than the actual bloody photos, aren't they? You can realistically decide the attached firearm, knife posture, and posture. The face with a rugged expression, with a sleek beard, has a gimmick of the eyeball. Go to the enemy's head. You can enjoy various scenes in the game with unique items such as marks, kerotons hidden in the map, and your favourite cardboard. Already, Dave is disappointed. He's complaining that the figure isn't actually naked. I think it's his name. He's also not a snake. And I don't believe he eats snakes either. You know? That looks like a statue, does that? I'm fairly sure it's going to be more articulated as we move on. They've done a good job of covering up those... Oh, I was going to say they've done a good job of covering up those joints, but look at that ball there on the inner elbow. Look at that. Like someone's stuck a bowling ball in his inner elbow. Just push him on the floor. I'm laughing, but I suppose it's good that it can pose like that and look realistic. Realistically. Cool. I feel like these straps that are falling down between the legs are doing a hell of a lot of work to cover up these joints that would be visible there. They're doing a very, very good job. Because of those straps, this looks far better than what a Yamaguchi figure normally does. It looks really cool, does it? Really cool, does this. Yeah, it's quite impressive, is it? It's quite nice. Alright, okay. Not the frog! Anything but the frog! What the... I'm gonna hide in this box. They'll never guess that I'm gonna be in this box. They've obviously had a lot of fun with this photo shoot. Credit to them. Credit to them. That looks like a good face sculpt. Very good face. This is the first time I've seen an action figure with an earpiece in. I think. It comes with the frog. It comes with the frog. I thought that was something they just had lying around and they used. What's the frog got to do with this? I want the frog. I can't believe that. It actually comes with the frog. And a Russian shipping crate. Okay, cool. Yes, Martin. The frog is an accessory. Ben thinks it looks very articulated. I think, yeah, no, I quite agree. That's the thing with the amazing Yamaguchi figures. They are incredibly articulated. The problem is you can normally see the joints because they're so obvious. So obvious. And look, even Buford's is laughing hysterics at that one. The frog. I don't know if he's laughing at the fact it comes with the frog or the fact that I want the frog. Super 7 Ghost Ultimates Papa v Perpetua with bat wings. Interesting. I'm not familiar with Ghost. Again, it's a band that I'm aware of. I believe that they're metal. I've never listened to them. Rest eternally assured that the darkest of nights rocks on. This Papa V, I was saying, wasn't it? It's Papa the Fifth, isn't it? Papa the Fifth Perpetua Ultimates figure is poised to haunt your music collection with a sweep of his wings. The Dark Lord of the Swedish rock band. Oh, they're Swedish, are they? Ghost carries on with the Skeleta era, inspired by the costume which appears in the Lacrima music video and unveiled during the Rolling Stones UK photo shoot. This figure reigns supreme. Intricate sculpting and premium paint details create sinister yet sparkly effects that underscore a darker, more vampiric element of the Perpetua persona. The figure is 7 inches in scale and has 19 points of articulation for ultimate posability. The accessories include 2 interchangeable heads with either a jewelled or a silver mask, bat wings, a mic stand, multiple changeable hands. Packed in a window box with artwork inspired by the Ghost aesthetic, this figure remains perpetually perfect. I like that, perpetually perfect. For the centre stage of your collection. So hurry to collect this Papa the Fifth Perpetua Ultimates figure. Don't let a missed opportunity eat away at you forever. I'm assuming a lot of the phrases used here is a nod to lyrics or names of the songs, but I haven't got a bloody clue because I've never listened to them. Typical Super 7 action figure, Ultimates figure. They're far from ultimate. I think they give them that name to make them seem better than what they actually are. And I don't think they'd sell very well if there was sort of like Super 7 okays or Super 7 not bads. But Ultimates is a bit of a stretch. I do like these head sculpts though, particularly like this one that they're not using. I think that's much nicer. And the wings are cool. I could see a lot of people using them for customs. Stop zooming in. Yeah, it looks alright. I'm getting a sense of Neil Diamond from this shirt. I bet they will never do. Super 7 are never going to do a Neil Diamond Ultimates action figure, are they? No. So this could be the closest you ever get to that. Any younger audience members are going to be like, who the hell is Neil Diamond? I don't get young audience members, that's okay. That was like a mask my daughters have made with their sequins. Okay. Alright, okay. There's not lots of pictures. I don't think you need many. I'm not even sure if they're actual photos or if they're renders. What's people saying? Ben thinks the frog is awesome. Or maybe he thinks this is awesome because he's also rocking on. Dave's Chinese has arrived. Enjoy your salt and pepper chips, Dave. If he's literally got salt and pepper chips. And crispy shredded beef. This is what I'm calling. He's got salt and pepper chips and crispy shredded beef. Place your bets now. Very nice, Dave. Had one earlier. I had a burger. Burger and cheesy chips. Enjoy. Who likes seaweed? Oh, he's got seaweed. Oh, maybe he's not as cool as I thought. I don't mind seaweed, actually. Neil Diamond. He knows Neil Diamond. Ghost are awesome. I knew you'd know them. I knew you'd know them. Okay, cool. Oh, Chris is with us. Egg fried rice too? Evening all. Hello, Chris. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Masters of the Universe sketchbook series, Manny Faces. This looks like it's got a bit of an ancient Egypt vibe going on, doesn't it? Motu sketchbook series Manny Faces figure is inspired by Mark Taylor's concept art from the 1980s, which has never previously been used for Origins action figures. This Masters of the Universe toy of the heroic warrior is designed at 5.5 inch. I thought they were 5.5 inch. I said earlier they were 5.5 inch, didn't I? With a modern posability of 16 movable joints. So like all other Origins figures. He comes with a bold textured poncho that is removable and an elaborate scepter. This multi-faced turntable visage consists of 3 new faces. The packaging is also inspired by the original concept sketch and is display ready. Suitable for Motu fans 6 years and older. Colours, decorations may vary. I like the suitable for Motu fans 6 years and older because 6-year-old kids in 2026 are really interested in concept art action figures from the 1980s. It's not a criticism. It's not a criticism. Well, maybe of the phrasing, not of the figure. Okay, so there's definitely an Egyptian vibe going on there, isn't there? It's like, this could be Pharaoh Manny Faces. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this design before. This could be an entirely new character, you know. Don't you think? I think this... Okay. Yeah, I think this could be a brand new character. And I think they should introduce this as a brand new character. There's definitely some ancient Egyptian vibes going on there. Oh, look at that! You've got 2 Mothra slugs! Look at that, it's 2 Mothras! Over the Eye of Mothra. So this is Manny Faces, and he worships the Eye of Mothra. That's what I'm going with. I don't know how big a seller this is going to be. It's probably not one that I would choose to order in for the shop myself. I'd be interested to hear if anyone watching is going to be buying this. There's no picture of the packaging, is there? They make a big statement about that as well. The packaging is also inspired by the original concept sketch and is display ready, but they're not willing to show us. Okay, interesting. Duck fried rice, seaweed and prawn toast. I'm glad I didn't put any money on my bets. I do love duck though. Even though it's probably pigeon, I do love duck. So maybe I actually love street pigeon. I don't know. But as long as it says duck on the menu, I'll keep ordering it. Prawn toast, yes, I'm a fan of prawn toast myself, yes. If I had unlimited funds and access to my phone every evening, I would be incredibly fat. I really would. Sounds amazing. Yes, it does. Chris, just so you know, this is Dave. If it's easier to type than Toy Slice. Okay, what else have we got to take a look at? Our first Hot Toys figure. I don't think I saw any Hot Toys in last week's, the previous video, did I? Okay, so we've got Neo from The Matrix Reloaded. I'd rather have a Neo from The Matrix, the first film. Yeah. Hot Toys has announced a new 1/6 scale Neo figure from The Matrix Reloaded. Neo includes removable eyes, because we need our figures to have removable eyes now, don't we? There's not a single scene in any of the films where he loses his eyes, I don't think. Well, he ends up blinded, doesn't he? But in the third one, I believe. But I don't think he removes them. Removable sunglasses, multiple interchangeable hands, and an assortment of weapons, and a diorama display stand. Neo's coat also features embedded bendable wires for more dynamic posing. That's cool. Pre-orders are not yet live and release details are not shared at this time. Check out additional info and photos below. Updates! Details have been released. The figure is scheduled for release between the first and second quarters of next year, 2027. Additional product details, including the parts breakdown, have been added below and is priced at $270 on the Sideshow website. I'm not reading all of that bump. Keanu Reeves is apparently rather tall though, because these figures are normally 30 centimetres tall and this is 31. And it comes with lots and lots of bits. Lots and lots of bits. Pictures. Awesome. I mean, when you've got sunglasses on, it's hard not to get the likeness right. I'll wait until we see him without the shades. I see that Dave is saying it is yummy. I don't know if he's talking about his Chinese right now or Keanu Reeves on the screen. That spear seems to have broken very cleanly in half, doesn't it? Did you know that he knows Kung Fu? And he can be all the turtles, apparently. I'm waiting for a picture with him holding nunchucks to pop up. Oh, he's not going to be using nunchucks. Right. Chris doesn't believe that this is a good Keanu Reeves lookalike. I don't know if he's seen images without the glasses yet. But yeah, I see what you mean. Oh, he's Splinter now. That looks Splinter, but no, it's actually Donatello, isn't it, with the staff? I was just going to say there haven't been any swords, have there, for Leo? We really do only need the nunchucks now. I don't know. I mean, those eyes look real. Those eyes look absolutely real. And the fact that they're staring straight at me, I'm finding kind of unnerving. But if you cover up his forehead and his face and just leave the eyes showing, looks like Keanu Reeves. It's the rest that's not quite right. I see it looks more like a skinny Ben Affleck. Doesn't have the jawline for Ben Affleck. But I can see what you mean. I can see what you mean, Chris. I can see what you mean. And Dave meant the food. He's not a fan of Keanu Reeves. Now, if it was Chris O'Donnell's Robin, poof, be right in there. Nothing like him. Oh, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. You can tell it's him. You can tell it's him. Yeah, Martin's on it there. It's nearly there. It's not quite right, but it's nearly there. I think we've been spoilt with Hot Toys. Some of them are just so good that you then expect them all to be that good. But yeah, it's weird, is that, because you cover the eyes up and it doesn't look as much like him as what it does when his eyes are uncovered. And he looks very tidy, you know, clean shave and everything, and slick hair. Whereas in the first film, he's a little bit more rough, isn't he? He's got a hint of stubble and a bit more, slightly more dishevelled. See, this doesn't look too bad. But then, even there, I think they've got the eyes right, you know. I think they've got the eyes right. Yeah, we know about the bendable wire, that was mentioned. Oh, so it comes with the diorama bit. Okay, cool. That's £60 worth there. There's all the accessories he comes with. So, yeah, sai, sword, bow staff, and then they let us down by giving us this mace instead of nunchucker. What are people saying? Yes, agree, not quite, but nearly. Well played, Chris. Well played. Close but no cigar. Oh, I won't say no cigar. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just not outstanding, I'd say. Okay, moving on. Right, Martin's got excited now. He's got excited. We've got a bit of Star Wars. Return of the Jedi's Vizam figure by Sideshow. Sideshow Collectibles has opened up pre-orders for the next Star Wars figure. Their latest offering features a Vizam 1/6 scale figure. The figure is based on one of the crew from Jabba the Hutt's sail barge in Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Vizam includes a few interchangeable hands, a blaster pistol, and a display stand. This figure is priced at $275. That's more expensive than the Hot Toys Neo, and doesn't have a proper facial likeness to anyone, so that's fucking ridiculous. Ooh. But we'll have a look at the things. I remember when these were $39.99. I remember retailing these at $39.99. They are better now than they used to be. They're far better now than they used to be. But that's where these started out, folks. Martin's oohing at this. Got a lot of museum poses here, aren't we? Just sort of like stood straight, arms down, or maybe holding the gun up. No action poses. That lineup looks pretty sweet. Tessic looks awesome there, Squidhead. That's brilliant. They're nice. So is this part of the Scum and Villainy collection? That was when they were $39.99. You get 2 relaxed hands, a trigger hand and a blaster. That's it. Ooh, I'm liking this Deveroni, that's nice. Dewanawanga. Collect them all. Not quite all 96 though. Okay, what's so Martin Ood. Dave, stick your Chinese. It's Star Wars. Star Wars. Dave thinks that Star Wars is a rip-off. And Martin likes that pick. I think he means the one with all of the crowd. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. I like it. It's not worth the price tag though. That price tag is absolutely ridiculous. Mental. So literally the accessories are 2 relaxed hands, a gripping hand for the blaster, and the blaster. Yeah. Makes the Neo look cheap, doesn't it? Sticking with 1/6 scale, we've got Mondo's Triclops here. These tend to be quite nice. Tasty. Pre-orders go live today for Mondo's newest Masters of the Universe figure, the villainous Triclops. He joins the Motu 1/6 scale figure line with his new limited edition release. Triclops stands approximately 12 inches tall. The figure includes multiple interchangeable hands, 3 swap out lower face parts, 2 swords, blast effects, and a partridge in a pear tree. The figure will be priced at $255. Ouch. Product includes the Triclops figure, a neutral faceplate, an angry faceplate, a raged faceplate, rotating eye attachment, 2 pairs of hands, pointing right hand, blaster with blaster fire attachment, sword, classic sword, remote spy robot with stand, and figure stand. And there seems to be lots and lots and lots of pictures of this, so let's fly through them a little bit quicker than what we have been doing. Oh, we've got a moving picture! I feel so honoured. We don't need to look at the rest of them now. That was pretty cool, does that? That does look pretty cool. He's got Dalek bumps on his collar. And Dave, do you see it? Do you see what he has? Dave, he's got a loincloth. Just for you, he's got a loincloth. That's his little drone. I love the little bird face it's got. Very cool. Oh, Dave's excited about the loincloth. He's really excited about that loincloth. Look, loincloth! There's all the accessories. The detail on these and the finish is beautiful. Really, really nice. Really nice indeed. That's awesome. Mondo, if you would like to send me one of these so that I can do an unboxing and review of it for you and let people know if it's worth buying or not, I can give them a glowing review if it's good. If it's shit, I won't. But I'd really like to let people know what how good this is, you know. So by all means, send me one. I'll do you solid. I want the ladder. Does it come with the ladder? See, I don't take any umbrage really with how the trailer looks for the new film. I think they've nailed it pretty well. But this is what the characters should look like in the film. If they're going to go with some kind of like cartoon accuracy, you know, it looks like what we expect it to look like, they should have gone with this. Look at that trapjaw. Oh! If the characters look like this in the film, would anybody complain? Anybody? So I can hold 2 swords at once, that's good. Is that Dolph Lundgren? Very nice. I mean, they are a bit big, you know, 1/6 scale figures, that's, you know, obviously, it's what they are. but they do look pretty good. Yeah, Andy's just hit the nail on the head. That is an awesome shot. He is the law. So it wasn't Dolph Lundgren at all. It was Sylvester Stallone. This one is better than the other original artwork, the concept sketch, says Chris, and Dave thinks he looks good. They all look good. They all look incredible. Very nice. They look so good together, don't they? So good together. He doesn't suit the gun. He looks so much better with the sword in the hand than he does the gun. I don't know why, but I'm getting Juggernaut vibes from that. You know, X-Men Juggernaut. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Yeah, I don't like the gun. I'd take it. You know, I'd take it. With this figure, I'd take it. I won't pose him with it. Yeah, I really needed an image of that. Oh, it comes with a ball crotch nipper stand. Yeah. They've gone all out on the images, haven't they? I feel like that should be a helmet. And then we're back to the beginning there. No, very cool figure. Very cool figure. I am Spartacus, says Dave. Pew, says Phil. And I was making a cuppa. Did you say how much they retail at? Oh, I think I did. $2.55, I think. $255. I don't know if they hit retail over here. So you can get them off the website, the Mondo website, and they tend to work out around about going by the Godzilla vinyls that I've ordered from there. You tend to end up paying around about the same, including shipping, if you know what I mean. There or thereabouts. Obviously, that's not a quote. But yeah, you tend to pay about the same in pounds, including shipping. And those look great. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at what's next. Now this, I believe, is just an advert. This Transformers one. TF Source News. We'll give it a quick look, but I think it's an advert. There was one that popped up in the last episode that I did. Episode 1. Yeah, you see, it's just an advert, is this? It's not actually an announcement for anything that you can get. I know this went up a little while ago, because we could have featured this on the Cosmic Council in Toy News, and I chose not to. But for whatever reason, it's here, so we'll take a look at it. I don't feel like we're getting anything new here, though. I think we've already seen this. Dr. Bruce Banner transforms into a dark and distorted reflection of himself, but successfully melds his fractured personalities into a new, super strong, intelligent form, Professor Hulk. Bring the excitement and wonder of the Marvel Universe to your collection with Hasbro's Marvel Legends Professor Hulk figure. This collectible 6-inch scale Marvel action figure is detailed to look like the character from Marvel's Incredible Hulk comics. The Professor Hulk action figure is fully articulated with premium design and posable head, arms and legs. This action figure set comes with 7 accessories: alternate angry head, 2 alternate Hulk hands, blaster glasses, the pink bunny slippers, which are really the only reason to buy this figure, showcasing Hulk in his new super strong, intelligent form. I feel like the pink bunny slippers are there as a sarcastic joke. But there you are. I feel like this is more of a spoof than an actual Hulk figure. I like my Hulk to have tattered pants rather than perfect pants and perfect clothes. You know, they should be tattered and ripped to shreds. Why does he need shells? You know, bullets, whatever they are. Why does he need a gun? It's the Hulk. You need no gun. Who makes those glasses? You don't get them down at Specsavers, do you? It's a Marvel Legends, folks. I think we all know what to expect from a Marvel Legends or a Black Series figure or anything like that. They are what they are. Like the packaging. I like that this really, really leans into the 90s cartoon series and the toys by Toy Biz for that series. I like that. It would have been nice if they'd used a Hulk from that for this. Unless this is from that, but I don't recall it. Certainly not the pink bunny slippers. There we go. And Dave's all in for the slippers, as we all knew that he would be. NECA TMNT. This is the 2012 series. Tiger Claw. If Alan Richardson was the Hulk. Actually does look like him, doesn't it? I see what you mean, Joe. I got Marvel Legends Ben Reilly Spider-Man today. Excellent. Very good. Very good. Booyakasha. NECA is proud to present all new Ultimate action figures from Nickelodeon's hit 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated series, known for its dynamic animation style and character-driven storytelling, which it was. It was a really good animated series, and it was Turtles. Excellent. The acclaimed show reimagined the heroes in a half shell for a new generation. This 7-inch scale Tiger Claw figure captures the fearsome feline with incredible painted details to replicate his animated appearance. He includes an array of episode-specific accessories, interchangeable heads and hands, blasters, blast effects, machete, interchangeable robot arm, and accoutrements. The figure comes in a collector-friendly packaging with illustrations by TMNT artist Ciro Nieli, something like that. And it's an anthropomorphic tiger. What more can I say? I did watch quite a lot of this animated series, and what I saw of it was great. I did not get to Tiger Claw. I never saw an episode with his character in it. I read the IDW comics, and his character's not in that either. So I've got nothing with this. This looks like Tony the Tiger gone wrong to me. And I don't know why he's ended up with Age of Apocalypse's Wolverine's claw, which is obviously far too small for him. But he's got it. And now he's got a normal hand. I imagine that something happens to him in the show then, where he loses his hand. I don't like the outfit. I mean, it's probably accurate to the show. I dare say it's very accurate. But he's nicked my Cosmic Toy Man's booster pack. Yeah, I've got no issue with it. I just don't know it. So I'll let you at home decide what you like about this, what you don't like about it. Let me know what you think. Oh, that's so refreshing. It's not quite the same as Cosmic Toy Man's, is it? I'll let him off. I prefer this head sculpt. This one's nonplussed. There's the box. Yeah, there's the box art. And there's the inner box, the open box. Cool. People are saying Tiger Claw looks cool. And that's right. Right, that's my venting email done much better, says Andy. He's been venting to someone in an email. Okay. Cool. So just a Jack Reacher spray painted green then with some pink slippers. Yes. Yes. Right, looks like we've got a Predator figure here. Not Predator itself, but from Predator Badlands. I need to see this film. I really need to, in fact, I should have been watching this film tonight instead of doing this live stream for you. It is Thea and Bud. Now I'm guessing that she's Thea and this is Bud. And it's just a preview. It's just this one picture. I do hope this is not a full price Ultimate figure. Because that's half a figure. And that's a glorified accessory. NECA shared a preview photo for their upcoming Predator Badlands Thea and Bud set. Pre-orders are due to go live on March 18th. We'll have additional info and images when they are released. Check out the preview below. It's now March 21st and they've not added anything to this post. Right, Andy's saying that this is accurate, to be fair. It looks like it should do, which is good. I wouldn't expect any other, to be fair. Dave's off now. The wife and he are going to watch something. You already were. We'll catch up later. No problem, Dave. I hope you and Mrs. You have a wonderful evening. And there's see you laters to Dave in the chat. Okay, cool. Yeah. I don't know what to say about this one. I need to watch the film, don't I? I really need to watch the film. I've been saying that since it landed on Disney Plus, and I still haven't. I pay for Disney Plus for everyone else in the household to watch, not for me, apparently. Another Mondo figure here. I don't know what to make of these. It's based on Spider-Man, the animated series, but I don't remember seeing Daredevil in yellow in that. Mondo has announced a new Spider-Man the Animated Series Daredevil, first appearance. 1/6 scale figure. The new figure features Daredevil's yellow and black costume. The figure includes 2 masked head sculpts and unmasked Matt Murdock head sculpts, multiple interchangeable hands, an assortment of weapons, and a display stand. This release is limited to just 250 pieces, which is not a lot, but it's a lot of quite a niche item. Pre-orders open March 17th, which is past. Daredevil is priced at $200. $135. And that's your figure, which I don't have a problem with, because it should look like this, I believe. Accessories are fine. I mean, what else would you give to Daredevil? Specifically one from Spider-Man the Animated Series. There he is in someone's hands, wearing a t-shirt that's advertising the company that they work for. Oh, we've got a rotating image here. Awesome. And then we've got some pretty shots. What are your thoughts on this one, guys? Considering this is only $20 less than that Triclops that we were looking at. That Triclops blew my skirt up. This doesn't. Are there 250 people in the world that want this? That's a strange choice of shot. Bog standard cheapo stand. I think that's all the images, isn't it? Yep. Andy thinks it looks vaguely familiar. Interesting. Another Hot Toys figure here. So second one of the stream, of the episode. Hot Toys Silver Surfer. And I had a quick look at this earlier. I used it for the thumbnail for this. And the reason I did that is because apparently it's from the comics rather than from the movie. Well, obviously it's not from the movie, is it? Because it was a woman in the movie. Hot Toys has announced a new Marvel Comics figure. You can pre-order it now. The new release is a Silver Surfer 1/6 scale figure. Silver Surfer stands at 12.3 inches tall with 25 points of articulation. The figure includes Cosmic Surfboard, multiple changeable hands, Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. I didn't realise he ever handled Thor's hammer. Obviously he did. Effects pieces and a display stand. The Silver Surfer attaches to the surfboard with magnets in his feet. That's very clever. And is priced at $255. Now, if this is vacuum metalized, which it looks like, in order to get that beautiful chrome effect, I wouldn't want to handle this because you're going to leave fingerprints all over it. And the grease from your fingers is going to lead to it eroding away. Looks nice, looks very nice. I'm not going to read everything. We'll just have a look at some of the very pretty pictures. And there we go. And I do think this looks quite nice. It's got a beautiful finish to it, as the Silver Surfer should have. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing here? So he connects to the surfboard via magnets in his feet, which I'm assuming are on the underside of the feet. Yeah. This one's not on the board, and this foot isn't flat on the board. Now that looks like I'd expect it to look. T2, says Andy. T2, yeah, I like that. Maybe his feet are magnets. Are they the same colour as the rest of him, though? So I don't think so, because I don't think you can vacuum metallise magnets. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. I like this, though. I think that looks great. Yeah, I like that. Hang on, says Andy. Why is he worthy? I'm sure I called that out earlier, but we'll go with it. I don't know. I don't know. Is it because... Does he have any will of his own? Would that have something to do with it? Does he have his own will? Yeah, he's certainly not on there, is he? Yeah, it's a T1000 lookalike. Says Martin. Whoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of 4. It's a very cool looking figure, is this? I like it. I've never read Silver Surfer comics, I've never followed the character, but I've always felt there's something about the character that just looks incredible. Electroplated finish. There we go. So it's electroplated. That means it might not be vacuum metallized then, doesn't it? Or is that the same thing? I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up afterwards. But that's very nice. It's very nice. We shall see what else there is to look at. Because there's quite a bit still to go at. My word, I need to pull my finger out, don't I? Pee Wee Herman and Pals by Necker. Pee Wee's back. This time he's got all his Puppetland pals. Necker proudly presents the ultimate Pee Wee Herman action figure based on the late 80s TV hit show with Pee Wee's Playhouse. The beloved character created and performed by the legendary Paul Rubens, R.I.P., is a 7-inch scale, fully articulated figure ready to bring Pee Wee's quirky personality and fun-loving energy to your collection. The world of Pee Wee's Playhouse is a surreal and delightful place filled with toys, gadgets, talking furniture and puppets. Relive the magic with his friends Terry, Randy and Globy, all fully articulated for maximum mayhem. Ultimate Pee Wee comes with all new iconic expressions, interchangeable hands, bindle and a new secret word cards. Presented in tribute packaging inspired by the original 80s Pee Wee art style, this limited edition haul-a-thon release comes with a sticker sheet featuring classic Pee Wee art. And I think we've discussed this before, or I've spoke about it before. I'm not sure on that head sculpt at all, if I'm honest with you. The pose is absolutely spot on. It's him all over, but I'm not taken with that head sculpt. I don't think it capture. I don't think any of these head sculpts capture him. I mean, that's captured, but it's not him. What do you guys think? What's your thoughts on this one? I bet this is going to be massive in the States. I bet it'll be really popular. Look at that, 5 head sculpts. 5 head sculpts, that's brilliant. But no. Mafex. Superman. Oh, it's Cavill. Black Adam. and Darth Vader. Martin, there's some Star Wars coming up. Medicom has released news for 3 upcoming Mafex action figures. Included are Nightmare Superman from Zack Snyder's Justice League, Black Adam in his gold suit from the Black Adam movie, and Darth Vader from the Star Wars Kenobi series. These 3 are now set to release March 14th in Japan. So these are already out in Japan. Nightmare Superman includes 4 interchangeable head sculpts, a few swap out hands, a heat vision accessory, and a Batman cowl. The Black Adam figure includes a throne, which that's a nice touch, the throne, very good. Multiple interchangeable hands, various lightning effects, and Darth Vader includes a standard and cracked head sculpt, multiple interchangeable hands, and a swap out damaged chest plate. Multiple lightsabers with assorted blades. Superman priced at around about $88. Black Adam around about $102. You're paying for that throne. And Vader at around about $86. Darth Vader is the cheapest of the 3, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we're looking at Black Adam first, it seems. It tends to be accepted that Mafex are the best when it comes to 6-inch scale action figures now. In terms of likeness, in terms of articulation, in terms of detail, in terms of everything really. It's not always the case, but Mafex are considered the best of the lot. But you're paying for it, of course, you're paying for it. Joe said, is anyone actually going to buy that Black Adam? It's a good question. There's a lot of Rock fans out there. You know, The Rock, a lot of the Rock fans out there. There's a lot of DCEU fans out there that mourn the passing of the DCEU. So there may be some. I think the Superman one will sell well. And I think this will sell well, to be fair. The pictures could be better quality, couldn't they? Oh, that's right. He's got an Inquisitor's lightsaber there, hasn't he? Is that Reaver's? Cool. I don't like the cloak over his shoulder armour. I don't like that at all. Dum 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 da dum dum da dum. Smiling Superman. Look at that. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm not too fond of that smile, to be honest with you. But it's alright, I suppose. I really wish we'd get more of these films with Henry Cavill as Superman. I really do. Why does that look quite phallic to me? And there we are. That's the Mafex figures done. Martin says he's Lord Vader. He's always badass. So, McFarlane does Batman. We've seen lots of McFarlane figures being announced recently. Of course there were going to be some Batman. We've got 1990s Justice League Batman. We've got Batman of Bethlehem. We've got Batman from Hush 2. We've got Batman from the Injustice Gang and JLA Rock of Ages. And White Lantern Batman, which is the last two are red platinum editions, apparently. I am certainly not reading all that. Let's have a quick look through these. I think this is the Hush 2 one. It is indeed the Hush 2 one. And it's a pretty cool looking figure, is that? As Batman figures go, that's what you want from a Batman figure, I think. Remember, these are about 7 inches tall. Yeah, I have no issue with this. This figure looks fine. Very nice. I'm not sure which version this one is. Batman of Bethlehem. Okay. I'm assuming this is some kind of what if. Ooh. I don't like it. I don't like it. Andy thinks the Hush 2 Batman is good, I think. I don't like this one at all. That's not bad. I think this is probably a repurposed one, don't you? I think this one has been available before, possibly in other colours, and is a repaint with a new head. So this one's from the Justice League. So this one's probably from the, is it Justice Gang? Did it say? JLA Rock of Ages? Obviously this one is White Lantern Batman. From Brightest Day. Yeah, Andy's also saying 70s one? Oh, Justice League. Odd face, yes. I quite agree. Oh, what happened there? We were about here. Okay. Oh, so this one's the Injustice Gang from JLA Rock of Ages. Alright. Okay, cool. Yeah. Whatever. You know, if this one floats your boat, you go for it. It does nothing for me. Is that it? Is that all of them? Cool. Excellent. That's the best of the lot. That one's a proper banger. Okay, it looks like we might have some more pictures here of that Jason Voorhees. We'll go through them fairly quickly. So it is from Friday the 13th, the game. Based on part 8. Jason Takes Manhattan. Oh, we've got an unmasked head. That's okay. Yeah, I like that. So is it a removable mask then? It's a removable mask. I'm disappointed. That is not an ultimate. An ultimate should have a lot more accessories. I said earlier, it's the accessories that define these figures and set them apart from each other. So this is the worst one yet. Yeah, that's disappointing. However, priced at $29.99, that's a lot cheaper than what they normally are. So at least they're factoring it into the price. Kudos to them. Well done, NECA. I like that. Ribena Man. That's Purple Batman, Ribena Man. I like it. So we've got some more pictures here of the M. Bison on Rocinante. I don't know. by Storm Collectibles or Storm Arena? Storm Collectibles. Storm Collectibles. They have revealed their M. Bison and Rocinante figure set from Street Fighter 6. The M. Bison figure includes 4 interchangeable head sculpts and a few swap out hands, various effect parts, fabric cape, his horse. Rocinante set is priced at $174.99 in dollars. So I'd reckon about 150 over here, 160. A man who resembles M. Bison, the leader of Shadaloo, who was believed to be dead. He has lost his memories, but has violent tendencies. He appears in locations related to Shadaloo, guided by psycho power. And here we have the images. I still think, look, this looks like Magneto. I still think it looks like Magneto. So some kind of Age of Apocalypse version of Magneto. That's weird. That's just weird. Knee pad there. Knee there. That's... no. That's weird. Okay, so that's the knee there. That's the... yeah, when you bend it, though, it looks really wrong. It's not even nearly there. How can we get a butt shot because of that cape? Oh, we'll tip him upside down and droop the cape down. I love that. Going supersonic. That looks good. That looks really good. That horse is pretty incredible, isn't it? That... oh, it's Rocinante. Okay, I was pronouncing it wrong. Thank you, Andy. Rocinante. Rocinante. Okay. That is pretty... incredible, really. Warhammer called. They want their skull with wings back. Why zoom in on the crotch? Stop it. Ah, it's very good, is that? It's a very good looking figure, even if it is Magneto. I won't be buying this, obviously. Next, McFarlane Toys Show recap for March 13th. So this is all of the figures that they've got coming out. There's a shed load of them, so we will fly through them fairly quickly. We've got a Warhammer one here, Blood Angels by the look of it. Nice. They're not bringing enough of these out, in my opinion. I don't know why that's so dark. That's very cool. That's very, very cool. They're just the same pictures. I like this. Yeah. There we are. There's another one. That's very nice. Oh, more. Dark Angels? He's got Dalek leg. He's got a Dalek leg, everyone. I think these are Dark Angels, aren't they? I'm not up on my 40k lore, and I think this is a Space Wolf. Yeah, I'm guessing that's a Space Wolf. The Clock King. Clock King? This Clock King, isn't it? Which I think is the only new one in the range, because these have been out before under the DC collectibles line. So Batman, Zatanna, Mad Hatter and Joker there. And it's good to put them back out again. Who thought that we would get a Brandon Routh Superman in this series? You know, in this timeline. I don't know how many people were calling out for it, but it's nice to have it. Black Canary, I'm not sure if this is a particular version. I mean, it will be. I don't know which version it is. But looks cool. She looks angry. She looks very ferocious there, doesn't she? I wouldn't mess with her. Is this... It's from Shazam, I know that much. It's not Billy, is it? Billy is Shazam. Oh, his name's gone. I think he's disabled, isn't he, until he uses the power of Shazam. And he's gone as well. I didn't know. Stop zooming in on the crotches. Jesus Christ. And I didn't know their names before we went live. Bob. It's Bob. Thank you, Andy. Cool looking figure. And then we've got... This is not Jack Nicholson Joker. It's Jack Nicholson Joker. This is the Joker from the comic book adaptation of the '89 movie, because they cannot do a Jack Nicholson Joker, so they found a workaround, and this is it. Very good figure. I like this one. Lobo looks incredible. Not too sure about the dolphin. Lobo looks great. Bite me, fanboy. Very good. And Supergirl. Again, not too sure on which exact version of Supergirl this is, but it's Supergirl. Very cool. And oh, Batman of the Future. Batman Beyond. Cowl. Andy's suddenly interested in this. He's probably less interested in that as he would be a figure. Haha, there's no crotch to zoom into there. Super Pinocchio girl. Oh, has she got a long nose? Does she have a big nose? The Red Hood's quite nice as well. From the Three Jokers. Asbats. It's Asbats, Andy. Got Azrael Batman from Nightfall. Just remember, McFarlane have to churn all this out super quick because they lose their license by the end of this year. So we've got Mongol there, and is that a version of Superman? I believe it is, isn't it? Target sighted, says Andy. That Mongol's really good. Very, very good. Weak Superman. Oh, Tim Drake, Robin. Very cool. I like that. That's really good, actually, is that? I like that one. It's from Death of Superman, was the Mongol and Superman. Oh, I like that. Return of Superman. Andy's just corrected himself. I don't know why, but the Tim Drake Robin costume has always been my favourite Robin costume. This has got to be OMAC. I'm not sure what from, but this is OMAC. That's not working for me. It's the way they've posed it that's wrong. You've got the, I mean, he's a construct, isn't he? So, but you've got the knee, thigh, knee, and calf facing that way, over there. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. Over there, and the foot is facing this way almost. That's wrong. The ankle's twisted in a way it shouldn't be twisted. Thank you for the pulsing zoom on the butt. I really appreciate that, whatever it is that's doing it. I feel like we're going to some kind of tentacle hentai with these here. Please, let's not. Yeah, look at that. That foot is wrong. It should be facing more towards us right now, like this is. I pick up on the weirdest things, don't I? Oh, Starman? The star on the lapel would be a giveaway, I imagine. Cool. Wasn't expecting this. Again, character I'm aware of but not familiar with. The goggles. No idea. Tiger something, I'm guessing. Or something tiger. No idea. It looks like they've nicked the legs and coat and arms and everything from a Red Hood figure. Don't know who this is. They're doing some really obscure ones now, aren't they? Larfleeze? I believe this is Larfleeze, the Orange Lantern. Gangbuster, possibly, says Andy. Which I think that's the yellow and red one we just had. I could be wrong, but I think this one is Larfleeze. A Deadman Batman. Or Batman Deadman. It's definitely Deadman, and it's definitely Batman. I just don't know which way around it is. What other Batman figure can we make and sell? Question answered. This other Batman figure they can make and sell. I don't recognise this. It looks inspired a little bit by Dark Knight Returns. Is it Dark Knight Strikes Again? I don't know. That's quite... That's a thumbnail of its own, isn't it? I should have just used that. That one. Says Martin. Thank you, Martin. Stop zooming in like that. Let's see if we can have a look. The Dark Knight Batman Remastered, okay? Deadman Batman, Larfleeze. Yes. Gangbuster, you're quite right. Bronze Tiger. Starman, OMAC, Teen Titans Robin, okay? Black Suit Mullet Superman, that's his name. Black Suit Mullet Superman. Love it. Nightfall Batman, Red Hood. Oh, they're the busts. First appearance Supergirl. Ah, okay. Lobo 89 Joker. Vigilante. Which one was Vigilante? Oh, he's Vigilante. Okay, fair enough. Right, so the cowboy dude was Vigilante. Freddie Freeman. That's it, Freddie Freeman. Right, okay. Okay. We're getting there, dudes. We're getting there. I'd have guessed Dark Knight Returns. Yeah, but Dark Knight Returns is just the black bat, isn't it? Which is because of the yellow thing. That's why I said, is it Dark Knight Strikes Again? Strikes Again? Yeah, Dark Knight Strikes Again. It's the sequel to it, isn't it? TMNT, another Mondo figure. It's only a teaser. We don't get to see much of it. Nothing to talk about there. I think it will pop up later. More Motu. Lots of Motu. Lots of Motu. Origins Wave 30. 2000X Tila, Roboto, Merman, Orko pre-orders. We'll go straight down to them and take a look through. The 2000X is quite a popular rendition of the He-Man lore and cartoon. It was met with a lot of positivity back in the day and is still fondly remembered now. And it's nice that they are doing figures from that iteration and that they haven't forgot about it. Let's face it, it is the second most popular version of Masters of the Universe. Okay, they've really bulked up Roboto there, haven't they? I wonder if that's where they've taken inspiration from for the new movie then. Because they've made Roboto a really big, bulky thing. Doesn't look anything like this though. It's just one whole dark colour, isn't it? And Tila. She looks like she belongs on Themyscira. With Diana Prince and Donna Troy. Just, you know, randomly dropping my Wonder Woman knowledge there. That's the extent of it. That's as far as it goes. Deluxe Thundercats, Ghost, Jada and Mumra. It wasn't Jaga, I thought so. It wasn't Jada, it was Jaga. Pre-orders have been opened up for 2 upcoming Thundercats figures. The Deluxe Thundercats, Ghost, Jaga and Mumra Old Man are up on Target, blah blah blah. These are from the more basic releases by Super 7. So they're the same Ultimates figures but with less accessories. And I believe they just come on blister cards like the original figures did. Yeah, there we go. Very much inspired by the original toys. And very much inspired by the original packaging as well. Very cool. Very, very cool. I wouldn't mind that. I would be up for that figure myself. And you know, I'd be up for that figure myself as well. I think that's pretty awesome. Isn't that pretty cool? Very nice. Very, very nice. 7-inch scale they are. So I suppose they would fit with your original Thundercats figures as well. Okay, now this was an interesting one purely because I know nothing about it and I've never known someone look so buff and so effeminate as this character does. King of Fighters 98 Orochi team by Joy Toy. So are these 3 3/4 inches, 1/18 scale? Let's have a look at them. I know nothing about these, but King of Fighters, Joy Toy X SNK. Okay. I believe this is a she, although it says Chris. Maybe it's not a she. That looks like a she to me. A rather flat-chested she, but a she. But maybe not. Oh, it could be Christine, couldn't it? Rather than Christopher. They look fun. 10.2 centimeters tall, so 3 3/4 inches, yeah. 1/18 scale. Yoshiro Nanakaze. Okay, Yoshiro Nanakaze. He really does look quite effeminate in the face there. I suppose that's anime for you, isn't it? So, I mean, this isn't anime, it's a video game, but it's anime-esque, isn't it? I love the guitar! The guitar's awesome. He's got guitar playing hands as well, that's great. Why? I guess it does that when he wins a match or something. Or a round. Hang on a minute. 1, 2, 3. So that's 6, 4. He's got an 8-pack. That's not a 6-pack. That's an 8-pack. He's dancing. Freddie Mercury, says Martin. I'm not sure that there's Freddie Mercury there. Hey! I love the guitar. I love the guitar. Shermie. This has to be a she. Please let this one at least be a she. It's wearing a mini skirt. Or mini dress, rather. And platforms. And has boobs. I don't know what these are called. It's one of those keyboard guitar things. She got one of those. Right, yeah, I don't know anything about these. I don't know what to say about it, but if you like that sort of thing, oh my word! So they are actually a band as well. I thought they might have been, but I wasn't sure. Okay. I mean, it says 98, but they're very 80s, really, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. Cool. If that's your thing, then they're going to be available soon. I think this is just an update on those DC figures that we've already had a look through. Freddie Freeman there. Oh, there's a black variant, a black suit variant of him. I will fly through these fairly quickly because obviously we've just had a look through them and time is of the essence now. That's the variant. We haven't seen that before, so I'll linger an extra second or two on this. Martin thinks that Dave would like those King of Fighters figures. He has talked about King of Fighters before and the fact that he likes that game, so I would tend to agree with you. That and the aesthetic as well. Oh, there's a variant of that as well, a darker blue. Okay, so this is Vigilante. Okay, I said when we were going through that I knew the name of this character, but I'm wrong. It's not what I was thinking of. I like the accessories for that one. Lobo's awesome. Lobo's always awesome. At least proper Lobo's. Why has he got a blue jacket? Did Lobo ever wear a blue jacket? I don't remember that. Not that I've read all of the Lobo comics. That don't look right. That just doesn't look right. Oh, right, okay. Something happened to the screen. Oh. Oh, well, I apologise, guys, if you're having a problem and you're not able to see it. I can see it. My screen has not gone white. It's still white for you now? I might have been going too fast. Right, okay, there's something going wrong in there. Right, okay, well, I'll tell you what, then we will call that a night. Then. We got as far as the DC. There was only one more thing to see. I mean, I think you can still hear me. There was only one more thing to see, and that was a Marvel Legends 2-pack. Network Manager is online. I don't know what that is. All white, hotspot login. It's the new camouflage figure, codename Snowstorm. We're seeing a gnome.org screen. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but you can hear me clear. So I'll get rid of that. I might be interested to see if that's actually changed anything. Don't you just love lives? See what you're seeing on your screen. I've just had a quick look on YouTube. What you're seeing on your screen is not what I can see at all. So yeah, fair enough. We're nearly at the 2-hour point, so we'll use that as a an end point. Thank you all for watching, and I'm sorry that the last bit here has kind of died. We'll just beg it off then, shall we? Yeah, fine, whatever. Thanks for watching, everyone. You're all stars as always.